I wanted to do a quick video where I talk about how I will never love gaming that much. What do I mean about I will never love gaming that much? What does that mean? I think Dying Light is a really good example of what that means. I bought Dying Light originally. It was a $15 download on PlayStation 4. And the first time I played it, I was scared shitless, and then I put it away, and it haunted me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get back in there. I'm gonna push through it. I'm gonna push through the fear. And I did. And what I found was a game that became part of my like top 10 favorite video games of all time. I loved it so much. I couldn't get enough of it. And then I felt guilty because it was a $15 download on the PlayStation Store. So I went out and I spent 50 bucks and bought the anniversary edition of this game because I wanted it all. I wanted a physical copy because I just smell the plastic, open the case like a kid in Christmas time, I was like, yes, this is mine. I have a copy of this extraordinary piece of interactive zombie media. Like this is it's so great. I love it. So I had the digital copy that I downloaded on the PlayStation Store for 15 bucks, and then I spent an additional 50 bucks to get the anniversary edition brand new from my local store. That had the power to do that. Like I had the freedom to do that, right? And that freedom to own a physical copy of this extraordinary game that I still play even now. There's something magical about that. So I will never love gaming so much that I am willing to give up the freedom to own a real copy of a game that I love. I don't want to sign up for a subscription, fall madly in love with a video game experience, and never have the opportunity to own a physical copy of that masterpiece, right? Because buying a copy of it says that I am knees deep in what you've done, addressing the developers. You made this, and I'm buying a copy of it because I want to share in the joy that you have for what you've created. I will always support gamers having the option of owning a physical copy of a video game they really love. That is something that will always be on the table. But I will never love gaming so much that I am willing to just completely throw that moment away where somebody can pick up a physical copy of a game and say, I own this. And dark, stormy night, the internet's out, I still got electricity, well, I can just always play this and enjoy myself, right? Or I don't have internet, I've got this game, right? Yeah, you can make an argument about updates, but what about them? That is the evolution of gaming, right? The updates and stuff that come through to improve the games. Yeah, that's fair, but it still doesn't neglect the fact that you own a physical copy of a video game. Those updates are downloading too, right? It's yours. That is vastly different from paying $20, $30, $40 a month to be a part of a subscription service. You love that game, right? You just keep feeding the beast more money, and more money, so that way you can stay connected to this game you love. That's dirty. That's dark business. I won't be a part of it. So the more gaming leans toward that sort of thing, turning gaming into a subscription service. The further and further away I'm going to get away from new releases. All right, so you know me, I'm already shying away from digital only video games. I do make certain exceptions, but I haven't played Alan Wake 2 yet, or any other game that is digitally exclusive, because I'm not paying full price for a video game that I don't have the option to own a physical copy of. So Ubisoft has come out fully and said, "Hey, we're gonna just puke out a bunch of video games. We're gonna create a massive collection. You're gonna have to subscribe to Ubisoft in order to play these games." Absolutely not. I won't. I'm not subscribing to your crap. I don't care what you're making. I am looking forward to the new game coming out. I think it was 2025, maybe. It's Hex. It's the Assassin's Creed game that takes place during the witch trials. But if I can't own a copy of it, if I can't own a copy of that, I'm not playing it. I don't care how interested I am in the historical time period. I don't care. I will not do that. I'm not subscribing to Ubisoft just to play a video game. Absolutely not. Now, if you want to give me the opportunity to buy a copy of that game, that's different. And I guarantee you the reason why they're doing that is because if their game, what's going to happen is if their games are shit, you don't get a refund anyway because this is a subscription, right? So I think this is going to further degrade gaming in particular. I really do. I think it's going to come down to they can't get a refund for a game they don't like, right? So we don't lose any money if we just force them to pay a subscription that we can continue to adjust the price of whenever we feel like it. That is awful. I will never love gaming so much to where I will think that's okay. So, yeah. If 2024 sees the rise of gaming subscriptions and I get locked out of video games I'm interested in because they're subscription based, that's okay. I don't need to play the latest and greatest games. I just need to be able to play the games I love. And I have plenty of games that I love, and I'm cool with them. I don't need it. So I am totally absolutely against subscription-based services. You're going to see crappier games coming out, less passion, less interesting features, and they're going to lull you into this false sense of security that, oh, well, you pay this one monthly fee and then you can play whatever games you want. And you're going to lose that personal connection to those games because you don't get to own the ones you love. No, that's bad juju. Okay, bad juju. I'm not even having that. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents on the whole, games as a service. We kind of felt like it was getting to that, right? Slowly games pushing further and further into this concept of a service. And what happens, right? Eventually, Xbox introduced Game Pass, subscription-based crap, and that was the beginning of the end, right? For really innovative and interesting game design, right? It makes the developers feel like they're more and more clocking into a 9-to-5 job, and you're going to get 9-to-5 job kind of games. Nobody's going to care, right? So I absolutely commend Larian Studios for refusing to allow Baldur's Gate 3 to be on Game Pass. Good for them. Champions, right? Yeah, good for them. Yeah, I applaud them. Baldur's Gate 3 is a game that definitely shouldn't be part of some subscription package. Good for them. So, anyway, I'm done rambling. That's all I got for now. You all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will catch you on the flip side. I love that music. Da, da, da. Awesome soundtrack. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here it goes. This building. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Have I told you guys lately how much I love Dying Light? This game just rocks. I will never not love this game. Greatest zombie action game there ever was. Change my mind. You can't.